Could they have somehow been used together? All right, just pretend. Let's just play pretend. Y'all want to play pretend? I hope that's not poisonous. I hope to God this is not poisonous. Boy, if this is poisonous, I'm in big trouble. Let's just pretend that I'm a Native American, okay? All right, bear with me. We have just discovered two very strange rock formations. Rocks. We just discovered two strange rocks. And I am trying to figure out, using my deductive reasoning, what they could be. So the first stone that I pulled out of about 5 foot of clay and sand was this one here. And the second one that I just walked up on was a smaller one here. These are out of place. These are very they don't belong here. There's no other rocks around here like these. So I've taken some native vegetation. I don't know what this is. If this is poisonous or toxic, you may never see me again. You'll find this camera in this video. But I'm gonna see if I can take these rocks. I'm not able to work on my potion with you guys jumping on me. Now back away. If I was an ancient medicine man, I don't think medicine men, that's probably poisonous right there. I don't think ancient medicine, oh my God. I bet ancient medicine men did not carry their dogs around with them. Ladies, move. Now, obviously, I'm working here in the sand, guys. If I was truly trying to create a potion, I'd be somewhere up on somewhere else. Now, look what I've just done, though. I've taken these rocks, and I've created a paste. I've just created a paste out of this here. Look, I've created a paste. Now, I'm not going to wipe this paste on anything. I don't even know what it is. It could be toxic to me and the babies here. But that's what I'm trying to say, is you have to stop licking it. That could be something special, y'all. This rock could be something special. Hey, stop digging. That's scaring me. Don't start digging. So I've just sit here, Lester has just sit here and created a paste that might could be put on a wound. It might could be put on some kind of a... But I am trying to tell you that this is the kind of stuff that Native Americans or indigenous people from around the world have used for centuries before they had blenders, okay? I don't think anyone really cares about this kind of stuff. Well, I do, and I'm going to put it right back where I found it. I'm just going to bury it right there and put that one right there beside it. So, great spirits, if you hear me, know that I leave everything the way I found it. Yeah, you don't. Come on. Let's go. Okay, I think that the great spirits will be happy. I don't think the great spirits will have a problem because I left it right there. I left it right there. Large stone, small grinding stone, right there where I found. Well, looky here. All of our goats down by the end of the road. Isn't that sweet? Oh. I want y'all to notice something. Let me get out of I'm in Jamie's car. Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and get out and talk about some stuff. What I've noticed. Hi, babies. Hey. So today they're eating grass. And I want y'all to notice, look how well they've eaten the grass down all through this entire lane, which is awesome. But bigger than that, look at the tree line along there. Look how they've eaten all the tree line from as high up as they can reach. And that goes around the entire pasture, this entire 10 acres. Hey, Ringy, you come down with all the babies? You making sure everyone's staying safe?
With molasses, nutritious. It's got omega fatty acids from flaxseed to make their coats shiny. And it makes her hooves healthy. Oh, Ringo.
Isn't this gorgeous? I know, I know. So yeah, I brought Jamie's car today. They're using my truck. Jake and Bree are using my truck to move stuff around, y'all. Let's see how many dents they put on it this time. I'm kidding. I'll say that, you know, all of last week, Jake had been on vacation. So that's just my seatbelt thing. I'm not going to put it on right here. And I'm just going to tell y'all exactly how it is. Did y'all notice that last week when Jake was on vacation, in all of my videos, I was extra calm. I talked extra slow, the pace, the mood. I even put some really slow music in the back of all my videos. And people all week long were saying, Lester, you just seem so relaxed and so at peace. And so as a joke, I kept saying, yeah, Jake's on vacation. I finally get me a break. I'm joking about that, y'all. I was joking. It was just some fun I was having with Jake. And he knew it too. Look at this little girl. Little Miss Independent. Over here all by herself. Mom is way over there. And she's over here hanging out licking on the salt block. The mineral block or something. So I'm on my way out to feed some snacks to all the babies, ostriches. And Jamie said, if you let them birds out, you better guarantee that you put my vanilla bean plant somewhere else where they can't get to it. Supposedly, this is like her prized plant that someone gifted her, a vanilla bean. And she does not want these birds to get to it. Let me show you this plant, then we'll go feed these snacks. She didn't say anything about all this other beautiful stuff growing. But she does not want anything to happen to that right there. Her vanilla bean. So I gotta take that and move it somewhere where they can't get to it. And I'll do that as soon as I drop these snacks off. I don't have a hand to use right now though. And you guys ready for some snacks, aren't you? Carl, y'all ready for some snacks? I got a lot of snacks. Give me a second to set all this stuff down and I'll start dropping stuff over. Well, that was not what I had intended to do. That was accidental. So that's gonna be kind of a mess. There y'all go. These, I'm gonna leave them over here. Let them just I'm gonna open the gate, they can come out and they can peck them up from right there. I'm not gonna throw them all over. I'm gonna open the gate. You guys can come on out and eat. I'll put a bunch of snacks over here. Come on. And then I'll go move that vanilla bean. All right, y'all give me 1 second to spread these things out the right way. All right, so look here what I've done. I've thrown all of the grapes and tomatoes out here on the ground. All in the same area. Babies, come over here to get your snacks. No, just the big birds. Just the big birds are gonna eat them all. Look how all of these guys have come gathered around the water sprinkler. I just turned it on. But it's funny how I walked out from the camper. I did a little Monday live. And as I walk out, they're all standing here because they know midday, heat of the day, I turn the water on for them. They say they have a very small brain, y'all, but I'm telling you something. They learn a routine. They can learn a routine. And you know what? Consistency is the key. Hey, look at they're putting their hands under their butt. It's like they're trying to put their hands behind their butts. Y'all see their wings? That's the funniest thing. All right, my friends, we've not taken this tractor down the hill in quite a while. And I'll be honest, it's quite scary. It is. Going down that steep hill is scary. It's scary on the side-by-side, the Argo. And much more so when you're sitting up so high on the tractor. But I want to get some dirt in there for the birds. I want them to have a place they can take their dirt baths. And so we're doing this. Y'all bear with me. I'm going to put us in a very low gear. We're just going to inch ourselves down this thing. So here's my question. Would you be more scared going up or going down? because we're on rocks and rocks can slide. Like I said, if I start sliding though, I'll just jam the bucket into the ground. But for the most part, it's doing real well. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do here. That's good sand and clay right there. So I'm gonna pretty much work myself into that mound and take all of that, or a lot of that. I'll dump the top layers over here. I don't want to bring up any of the grasses if I can help it. Kind of dig through our bucket and get all the sticks. Look, get all the sticks out of there. What is that? Scent bomb. That was probably some deer hunters. Scent bomb. Okie dokie. So what we're going to do now is dig out all these nasty clumps. We don't need clumps of clay up in our, well boy, we're going to have more clumps of clay than what we realized, ain't we? So what I might be smarter to do is going up to the yard and dump this. Let me get this kind of stuff out, though, because we don't want this stuff getting eaten by our babies if, in fact, it might be bad for them. So what I'm going to do is go up and dump this. Then I'll get me a rake and just kind of start cleaning around it a little bit. Look at this. That's an actual rock. That is an actual rock. So what I like about stuff like this, so let me show you something kind of funny. Two things that are out of place here. Two things that are out of place here. First of all, I hope I'm not standing in some kind of poison something. This should not be here, but this has been dropped by a deer hunter at some point trying to mask his scent. Guys, look at here though. Look at this old rock. I'm going to put this on the tractor, clean that up, look at that a little bit closer later. I'm always intrigued, y'all. We're so intrigued about stuff down here because of the fact that we know for a fact of how much this place was inhabited by Native Americans, indigenous people of this region. My main thing right now is I want to get all of the foliage out. I don't want to have anything poisonous up there around the baby that's going to get them sick because they don't know the difference, maybe. Pretty good right there. Now, going up this hill is going to be pretty scary. We have a lot heavier load. We're going to lower the bucket as low as we can to help keep our center of gravity towards the ground. Woo. I can take a breath. That was quite scary. I don't think a lot of folks realize what an incline we're on. I know you can't hear me. This is the best spot for here, I think. Make sure we dig all of the green stuff out of this. I know this is probably poisonous. I'm probably going to hate myself tomorrow. Okay, I thought I would have a lot more dirt than that. I know that my bucket is bigger than that. I don't know why I didn't have a bucket full because it looked full to me. But here's what you want, y'all. This is what you want. You want your dirt to be nice and thin, good sand where it's going to flow through their feathers easily. It will help rid them of any kind of insects like mites and fleas and ticks and just pest type things. It'll also clean all of the old oils off of their skin. Okay, that's all we needed right there. Brought some sand up. Something that's soft and fluffy. Look at here. They can lay here and do all they need to do. I'm gonna take all the big stuff out of it. And that was exactly what we wanted to do right there. All right, I'm back. The most exciting part of that trip was the nervousness of going up and, well, down and then up that hill. That was actually pretty scary. And then finding this strange rock. I'm gonna clean it up and have a look at it. You guys join me here. Look, girls. Look, ladies, I found a rock. They're like a rock, yeah. That's awesome, Dad. Dad found a rock. Hey, Dad found a rock. Now, it may not be a big deal to most people, but things like this intrigue me, especially when I know that this rock is out of place. This rock is completely out of place. I think that's just some clay stuck in that groove right there. So it's flat over here on the bottom. It's a flat rock. I know, you're like, Lester, we've seen rocks. Stop wasting our time with rocks. So then answer my question, what are all those little grooves cut into it? And this is what I'm thinking. Do y'all see this little indentation right here and right here? Could this have possibly been a grinding stone? You put whatever herbs you have right here, or whatever you're trying to smash up, and you kind of grind it. Possibly a place where you could start a fire, if you had like the kind of fire starting rock. I don't know what I'm saying. But either way, it's very interesting. I am not gonna keep it. Y'all already know that I don't keep stuff like this. If you all remember, about 2 weeks back, we found a very strange stone. One that was very out of the ordinary when I was digging this hole right here.
He's
Listen.
working with me.
Listening? Listen.
Yeah?
There's something solid right there, look.
And it's not a pipe, right?
It's not a pipe, it's some kind of a stone.
Oh, man.
I'll dig it out of there, give me some time.
What is it?
I don't know. But hey, you gotta back up. This is right close, it's hard to dig in it. Move, baby, Daddy's working.
You want my little garden shovel?
Yeah, can you do it for me? And we pulled that stone up and talked about it a little bit. It was in one of Jamie's videos. And we put that stone back to where we found it. Because guys, why do we need it for? If this was in fact a part of something ancient, then by all means, I'm gonna let it stay where it was at. I'm gonna walk it back down that hill and put it back where I found it, in that vicinity. But what gets me is a couple of things. Obviously, it's out of place here. The natural rock around this part is iron ore. Look, we see a lot of that. Just old river gravel, y'all. River gravel. Lots of clay. Lots of iron ore. They call it iron ore. It's red. Little rocks in it. And so to find something like this, especially that right there, what could that be? And how did it get all of the little indentions on it? And then look at that spot right there. So if this was in fact some type of native stone, I'm trying to see if I can see any kind of a carving, or are those just natural markings? Just from weathering, from years. Yeah. I remember Mr. Dub was not surprised at all when he saw the video of the first rock that we found, because he had an entire collection of things that he gathered up that he would find out here. And look here. I mean, obviously with all of the cutting, look how far down you're cutting off that main ridge. And all of this to have been cut. Think about how many years down this goes from different peoples who've lived here. Could it be maybe a Native American burial site where they may have buried somebody's things with them? I don't know. I do not know. Could it have been something that they dropped? Well, hello, ladies. Thank God they're here. I was getting myself scared. I was starting to scare myself. Oh, I was starting to scare myself. Y'all ever done that? You start talking about things that start scaring you, yet yeah, I was getting myself scared. I'm too old to be walking around scared at Longhorn Lester's. So, being that we're right here along the river, this could have also been pushed in some ancient flood. Been pushed in here somehow. Well, looky here. Now, there's another rock that is a little bit out of place. Now, that's not... Whoa. Now, that right there may have kind of the same markings on it, y'all. Which could just be a natural weathering. It could be just a natural weathering. Maybe I'm making more out of this than what it is. Look. Maybe I'm making more out of it than what it is. But, look. Could they have gone together? Could they have somehow been used together? All right, just pretend. Let's just play pretend. Y'all want to play pretend? I hope that's not poisonous. I hope to God this is not poisonous. Boy, if this is poisonous, I'm in big trouble. Let's just pretend that I'm a Native American, okay? All right, bear with me. You can't get a true appreciation for the incline of this hill until you walk it. Whew. Jamie already says that I'm becoming a mouth breather. I says, Jamie, I'm in better shape than I have been for years. I don't drink the whole milk. I only drink one Dr. Pepper a day, if that many. I exercise. She goes, well, you're sure mouth breathing a lot in your videos. People are starting to say stuff. Really? Maybe I'm always, I don't know. But after walking these hills, I challenge any of you to do it without having to take oxygen, or at the least a little mouth breathing. Anyway, thank y'all for joining me today. I hope that the spirits who not haunt but hang out here are pleased that I returned their tool, their grinding tool. I'm going to call it the grinding tool. I think that I found a grinding tool. It's always fun to share things with friends. Lucky thing for y'all is I had to make the walk. Y'all got to sit back and watch. All right. Y'all ready to dance? I'll let y'all go for it today.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.